In a world where modern science has unraveled many of nature's mysteries, there are still phenomena that defy explanation. From strange sounds in the deep ocean to unexplained lights in the sky, today on Wisdom Wave 110, we're diving into some of the greatest mysteries that even scientists can't explain. Join me as we journey from the deepest trenches of our oceans to the far reaches of the atmosphere, exploring these enigmatic occurrences that continue to capture our imaginations. Prepare to be amazed, perplexed, and perhaps even a little unsettled as we delve into the unknown. In the vast, inky blackness of the Pacific Ocean, a sound emerged from the depths, a sound unlike any other. In 1997, hydrophones planted by the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, designed to listen for underwater volcanic activity, picked up something extraordinary. It was a powerful, ultra-low frequency sound, a booming call that echoed for miles through the abyssal plains. They called it the bloop. This wasn't the gentle murmur of whale song or the rasping clicks of dolphins. This was a sound of immense power. A sound that seemed to shake the very foundations of the ocean itself. Scientists were baffled. What could possibly generate such a monstrous noise in the deepest, darkest reaches of our planet? Theories abounded. Some whispered of colossal sea creatures, leviathans of the deep, dwarfing even the largest blue whales. Could this be the call of a creature unknown to science, a behemoth lurking in the abyss? Others suggested underwater volcanic activity, tectonic plates grinding against each other in the deep ocean trenches, releasing immense energy in the form of sound. Yet despite years of research and analysis, the bloop remains an enigma. The coordinates of its origin point to a remote region of the Pacific, a place of intense pressure and perpetual darkness. No conclusive evidence has been found to support any theory. The bloop, it seems, is content to guard its secrets in the watery void. The night sky has captivated humanity for millennia. The shimmering curtains of the Aurora Borealis and Aurora Australis, the northern and southern lights, have inspired awe and wonder in equal measure. But in recent years, a new celestial spectacle has emerged, a mysterious phenomenon known as Steve. Unlike its more famous cousins, Steve, short for Strong Thermal Emission Velocity Enhancement, is not your typical aurora. It appears at lower latitudes, closer to the equator, and instead of the ethereal green and blue hues of the auroras, Steve manifests as a ribbon of purplish-white light, often accompanied by a picket fence of green vertical stripes dancing across the sky. Scientists were initially baffled by this celestial anomaly. Steve didn't fit the profile of a typical aurora. Its light emissions originated at a much higher altitude, and its movements were different, faster, and more fleeting. It seemed to be a new type of atmospheric phenomenon altogether. While the exact mechanisms behind Steve's formation are still being investigated, scientists believe it is linked to interactions between charged particles from the Sun and the Earth's magnetic field. But what causes its unique color and structure, and why does it appear at lower latitudes than typical auroras? These questions remain unanswered, adding to Steve's allure. Chapter 3. The Enigma of Falling Rocks. Imagine this: you're strolling down a quiet street, the sun shining, birds singing, when suddenly, out of a clear blue sky, rocks begin to fall. It sounds like something out of a disaster film, yet this bizarre phenomenon, known as stonefalls, has been reported for centuries in various corners of the globe. These are not isolated pebbles, mind you, but showers of stones, sometimes small, sometimes substantial, plummeting from the heavens with no apparent source. The stones are often unremarkable, similar to those found in the local geology, but their sudden and inexplicable arrival from the sky is what makes them so unsettling. Across cultures and throughout history, theories have swirled around these strange occurrences. Some believe them to be messages from the gods, warnings from the heavens, or perhaps even acts of supernatural mischief. Others whisper of ancient curses or vengeful spirits hurling stones from the ethereal realm. Science, however, seeks a more rational explanation. Some researchers point to powerful updrafts or tornadoes capable of lifting stones and debris high into the atmosphere, only to deposit them miles away. Others suggest electrostatic forces might be at play, with atmospheric charges lifting and transporting the stones before releasing them in a concentrated downpour. Chapter 4. The Hessdalen Lights. Mystery in the Valley. Nestled amidst the rugged, snow-capped peaks of Norway lies the Hessdalen Valley, a place of serene beauty and, some say, unexplained phenomena. For decades, the valley has been the stage for a celestial ballet of lights, glowing orbs of various colors dancing across the night sky, the Hessdalen lights. These are not your fleeting fireflies or distant aircraft. The Hessdalen lights are persistent, sometimes remaining visible for hours, hovering silently in the air, pulsating, changing color, splitting into multiple lights, and merging again in a mesmerizing aerial display. Their unpredictable nature and defiance of conventional explanation have made them the subject of intense curiosity and speculation. Since the 1930s, these enigmatic lights have been a source of local folklore and, more recently, scientific investigation. Numerous theories have been proposed, ranging from the mundane to the extraordinary. Some suggest ionized dust particles reflecting car headlights or unusual atmospheric conditions creating optical illusions. However, these explanations fail to account for the light's persistence, their complex movements, and the fact that they predate the widespread use of automobiles in the region. Other researchers believe the lights might be caused by the ionization of air and dust particles by radon gas released from the ground, reacting with the atmosphere to create a luminous effect. Chapter 5. Vanished. The unsettling mystery of people who disappear. Of all the mysteries that captivate and confound us, none are perhaps as unsettling as the sudden and inexplicable disappearance of individuals. People vanish every day, yes, but there are cases, well-documented cases, where the circumstances are so bizarre, so utterly devoid of logical explanation, that they send shivers down our spines. Imagine this. A loving husband and father steps out to fetch the morning paper, never to be seen again. A group of hikers ventures into familiar woods, their trail vanishing abruptly as if they stepped into thin air. A pilot radios in a routine message, his voice calm and clear, then silence, his plane never reaching its destination. These are not stories confined to the realms of fiction, they are real-life mysteries that continue to haunt us. Theories abound, of course. Some whisper of alien abductions, secret government experiments, or portals to other dimensions, snatching unsuspecting individuals from our reality. Others point to more earthly explanations, amnesia, foul play, or voluntary disappearances gone wrong. But in many of these cases, the evidence is frustratingly scant. No witnesses, no signs of struggle, no messages, no ransom demands, no bodies, just an empty space where a person used to be, a void that echoes with unanswered questions. These are just a few of the many unexplained mysteries that continue to baffle scientists. Our world is full of secrets waiting to be uncovered. From the depths of our oceans to the vastness of space, the unknown continues to beckon. While science strives to provide rational explanations, there are phenomena that challenge our current understanding, reminding us that there is still much to learn and explore. What do you think? Do you have any theories about these phenomena? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Wisdom Wave 110 for more fascinating mysteries. Until next time, keep questioning the unknown.